The Arabian Gulf, a shimmering expanse of economic ambition and ancient rivalries, stands at a critical geopolitical crossroads, its waters a vital artery for global trade and energy. From the towering spires of Dubai, a beacon of modernity and commerce, to the strategic naval base in Bahrain, this region is a constant theater of power plays, where global energy flows and international security converge. The stakes are immense, not just for the nations bordering these waters, but for the entire world economy, which relies heavily on the uninterrupted passage of goods and oil through this vital waterway. Beneath the veneer of prosperity and rapid development lies a complex web of alliances and simmering tensions, constantly threatening to ignite into wider conflict. The enduring presence of the United States Navy's Fifth Fleet, headquartered in Bahrain, underscores the global interest in maintaining stability, yet it also highlights the persistent challenges posed by regional actors, particularly Iran and its proxies. Every diplomatic maneuver, every military exercise, and every whispered threat reverberates across this vital waterway, shaping the future of trade, energy, and peace. Understanding these intricate dynamics is no longer an academic exercise. It is essential for anyone seeking to grasp the true pulse of global affairs and the potential for widespread disruption. The question isn't if these tensions will escalate, but rather how and when, and what the cascading consequences will be for the world's financial markets, energy supplies, and international relations. This is the unseen chessboard, where the pieces are constantly in motion, and the next move could redefine global stability, impacting everything from oil prices to international shipping routes. The Gulf is a barometer for global security, and its forecast is rarely calm. At the heart of this strategic calculus lies Bahrain, home to the U.S. Naval Forces Central Command and the Fifth Fleet. For decades, this base has served as a critical bulwark against regional instability, projecting American power and safeguarding vital shipping lanes, particularly the Strait of Hormuz, through which a significant portion of the world's oil supply passes daily. This enduring presence is a direct response to the persistent challenges emanating from Iran, whose Revolutionary Guard Corps, or IRGC, maintains a formidable and often unpredictable posture in the Gulf. The IRGC's naval arm, known for its asymmetric tactics including fast attack craft, mine-laying capabilities, and missile systems, poses a constant threat to commercial shipping and military vessels alike. Their actions, often perceived as provocative and destabilizing, contribute to a perpetual state of heightened alert across the region, forcing constant vigilance from international navies. The historical context of this standoff is deep-rooted, stemming from decades of mistrust, ideological clashes, and proxy conflicts that have shaped the Middle East. The U.S. military's role is not merely reactive. It's a proactive effort to deter aggression, ensure freedom of navigation, and support regional allies, principles vital for global economic stability. This delicate balance of power, with the U.S. acting as a regional anchor, is constantly tested by evolving threats, technological advancements in naval warfare, and shifting geopolitical currents that demand continuous adaptation and strategic foresight. The waters of the Gulf are a constant reminder of this complex and often dangerous equilibrium. The economic powerhouses of the UAE, particularly Dubai and Abu Dhabi, find themselves at the nexus of these geopolitical currents. While they project an image of modernity, global connectivity, and unparalleled luxury, their strategic location makes them inherently vulnerable to regional instability. Allies like Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and Jordan form a crucial, albeit sometimes fractured front against shared threats, often coordinating intelligence and defense strategies. Riyadh, in particular, plays a pivotal role in regional security architecture, frequently engaging in joint military exercises and diplomatic initiatives with the UAE and the U.S. Qatar, despite its own complex relationships and recent diplomatic shifts, also navigates this intricate landscape, balancing its interests within the broader Gulf Cooperation Council. The strategic implications of any disruption to these economic hubs are staggering. A direct threat to iconic structures like the Burj Khalifa or major hotel complexes, such as the Fairmont Dubai or the sprawling Palm Jumeirah resorts, would send shockwaves far beyond the Gulf, impacting global financial markets, tourism, and investor confidence. The intricate dance of diplomacy and deterrence involves not just military might, but also economic leverage, sophisticated intelligence sharing, and robust cyber defenses, creating a multi-layered defense against both conventional and unconventional threats. The prosperity of these nations is directly tied to their ability to maintain security in a volatile neighborhood, making every strategic decision a high-stakes gamble with global repercussions. The specter of asymmetric warfare looms large over the Gulf, presenting a complex challenge that traditional military might alone cannot fully address. While direct military confrontation between state actors is a constant concern, the more insidious threat often comes from non-state actors or proxy groups, potentially backed by larger powers, employing tactics designed to inflict maximum disruption with minimal direct attribution. Reports of past incidents or even credible threats against high-profile targets like hotels in Dubai highlight the vulnerability of civilian infrastructure to such tactics, which aim to sow fear and undermine economic stability. The very openness and global nature of cities like Dubai, designed to attract international business and tourism, can also present unique security challenges, making them attractive targets for those seeking to make a statement. Intelligence agencies across the region, often working in concert with international partners, are in a perpetual state of vigilance, monitoring for signs of infiltration, sabotage, cyber attacks on critical infrastructure, or missile threats. The goal of such adversaries is not necessarily outright conquest, but rather disruption, economic damage, and the erosion of confidence in the region's stability. This requires a sophisticated, multifaceted defense strategy that extends beyond traditional military capabilities, encompassing advanced cybersecurity, robust counterterrorism intelligence, and comprehensive civilian protection measures, all operating in a highly interconnected and rapidly evolving threat environment. The battle for influence in the Gulf is often fought in the shadows, with information and perception as critical weapons in a continuous, low-intensity conflict. Looking ahead, the geopolitical landscape of the Gulf remains fluid and unpredictable, demanding constant vigilance and strategic adaptation. The long-term implications of continued tensions between Iran and its regional rivals, coupled with the enduring U.S. military presence, will shape global energy markets and international relations for decades to come. The strategic importance of the UAE, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, and their allies will only intensify as global powers vie for influence and secure vital resources, making the region a focal point for international diplomacy and security efforts. The future could see a continued reliance on deterrence and robust defense capabilities, a perpetual state of uneasy peace maintained by military strength. Alternatively, there is the potential for a gradual, painstaking shift towards more comprehensive regional dialogue and de-escalation, though this path is fraught with historical grievances and deep-seated mistrust. However, the path to stability is fraught with challenges, requiring sustained diplomatic efforts, enhanced intelligence cooperation, and a clear understanding of each actor's motivations and red lines. The security of a luxury hotel in Dubai, the free passage of a supertanker through the Strait of Hormuz, and the operational readiness of a naval base in Bahrain are all interconnected threads in a larger tapestry of global security and economic prosperity. For the informed observer, recognizing these intricate connections is paramount to understanding the forces that will define the next chapter of the Middle East and its profound impact on the world, urging a deeper engagement with these critical issues.